Hey guys, welcome to or back to my channel. My name is Jen, and today I am super excited because you guys have been asking me to do something for a really long time, and today I'm gonna do it. Today is the day that you guys officially get a full tour of my office. I've been in this house for a while, and you guys have been asking for an office tour since like day one. I literally cleaned and organized recently, so here we go, guys. The first thing that I'm going to show you is the entrance to my room. When you guys see me do videos and everything, see my chair is kind of over here when you walk in. This room is actually like what people call like a formal living room, I guess. And I decided when we were looking at this house that this was going to be mine. This is like kind of what you see when you first walk in, is this wall right here. Now the pink is a pegboard that I got from Lowe's, and I cut them, or I got them to cut them, I couldn't cut them. And it was just white, and I picked out my pink, and then I painted it because I wanted pink really bad. This is where I put all of my things that, like after I get done making them and all that, they just kind of take up space here. And then when they're done, I put them in my pink market bags, and they go sit in the garage or in a room until I'm ready to take them to a market. And this is my sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. That's my sweet little boy. Yeah, here, let me get that out of the way. That's my sweet boy. Anyway, so of course he has to have his own little bed and space in here because, you know, that's my baby. Okay, so now scooting over a little bit, this is kind of like the area that you guys see me in a lot when I do my videos. I'm sitting in this chair right here, crocheting and everything. These are just like electronic stuff, chargers, my headphones, and then I have like different phone stands. So I've got this one that automatically turns. I've got another one down there. This is my neck one. And then I bought this laundry basket, and this is actually where I keep my stuffing. So this is my little travel bag for stuffing, and then just my stuffing. I absolutely love it for that purpose. I started labeling my drawers just so it would be easier for me to remember where I put things, since I did just reorganize. So these right here are just, you know, my crochet hooks. There's scissors and stitch markers, chapstick, darning needles, all that kind of stuff. My amigurumi sticks, extra cute little things, just all up in those so that I can reach them while I'm sitting here crocheting. And then this is where my glue gun and glue sticks and stuff are. And this drawer is actually empty. So yeah, that's nice to have an empty drawer that has literally nothing in it, because normally my drawers are packed. These drawers over here are pretty much mostly just storage. So this one has my felt eye binders in it. I have two. And then I have just my safety eye snapping stuff. This is my yarn that I use for like sewing heads on or embroidery kind of pieces. I keep my tags in here as well. This section is actually new. So this used to be on its side, and I had all kinds of stuff on top of it and everything, and the drawers were turned and all of that. But I've been really getting back into sewing over the last probably 4 months, 5 months, something. So I decided that I want to set up like an actual table for my sewing machine. Now this is just a folding table for now, but I actually want to get IKEA just to match everything out. I'm going to get a thing with drawers and then just legs on one side. That way I can store stuff, because right now I have this little shelf with all kinds of stuff on it, just wrap and junk, and I'd like it better organized, so I want like a little drawer thing over here. Moving on, sewing desk, and then my cabinets. These used to be slammed packed full of yarn. I mean like completely on the top and everything, but I needed more storage space, and I didn't really need to buy more yarn, and I wasn't using some of the yarn. So the yarn that I don't use all the time, I actually have them in bags in my garage, and then this is just like the main ones that I use all the time. And then I was able to move some stuff over here, let's have a closer look. For the top section, this is just the extra that I couldn't fit over there. But I have these little clear tubs, and these are just like the balls of yarn that's just like left over. You can't wrap it back up in the skein, however you want to say it. I just wrap them up and put little hair clips on them. So this is like my Naughty Ball and my Posh, and then this one is my Sweet Snuggles Light. And then this is the variegated Sweet Snuggles Light that I have. I don't have a lot left. And then just some fur because I like using this for some of my hedgehogs. Also on the IKEA shelf that was laying down, I had my safety eyes on there and I needed a new home for them. So I thought in here would be a good place to put them in their little organized drawers, so that's where they live. And then we come down to the bottom shelves, and I have on the very bottom my market planning notebooks, and then this right here is just a very special box to me. My great grandma had made a bunch of granny squares, and my mom had given them to me to like sew together and make like a blanket or afghan. But every time I open the box, I start crying. So they're still in the box until I can mentally handle putting them all together. I started making notebooks recently. I designed them and printed them, and I thought they were super cute. And I kind of want to make some to like put available on my Etsy for you guys, but I'm still learning how to do it and put them all together and figure out a best price for them and all that kind of stuff. I also would like to do some that are like kind of fun crochet related, whether it's like for market planning or just to do or anything like that. But here is some extra new fabric that I just got. So like over there is all my fabric that I've had for a while. This is just some newer stuff. And then just some randoms. I have some cute little coasters that I made. And then, you know, my iron and all that kind of jazz. Right here on this wall, this right here is actually a ironing board that I made with my stepdad. So it's a big piece of wood. And then we wrapped it with multiple layers of batting. And we just kind of stapled it. But it's very heavy, very cute. And I just lay it on my island when I go to sew and use this to iron. It's bigger than an ironing board, so it's really nice. And then I have my different lengths of measuring tape over here. I didn't know where else to put it, but that's where they stay because I don't like to sit there and use it and then roll it back up into the little things that they have them in when you buy them. No thank you. And this is where I put all my markets for the year. And I just kind of list the name and the date on here. Just, I don't know, it's just a cute little extra touch that I like. Now to take a quick look up here. Basically, I wanted no more yarn up here and I want a cute little storage bin so that I could put stuff up here. So I have some whips and I think 2 of them. I have some, let me see, I think some rope for my rope coasters in one of them. And just some other storage things. I don't even remember what I put up there, but as soon as I pull it down, I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, so that's what's up there. Now looking at this side of the room, so basically my yarn cabinets are over there, and then this little section that you see right here is part of my dining room. And then this is my TV. It's on wheels. I kind of just roll it around. So I can just put the TV wherever I want to. These shelves, I have some in my kids' room, and I love them for their books so much and thought of an idea because I didn't have anywhere to store my like crochet books or my sewing patterns or sewing books or anything like that. So on this shelf, I have some sewing patterns, some sewing books, and then on this one, I only have 3 crochet books. I know, so sad. I need to expand my collection, but I just think they look so cute over there on the wall. So that's what I decided to do with them, and they're kind of displayed. This is kind of like my felt eye section. So my automatic heat press, and then I'll show you my drawers in a minute. They have all the vinyl and stuff in it, and these are my Cricut mats, and then I also have my cutting rulers over here, so for like sewing, but I also have used them to cut like felt stuff too. But because they're long and awkwardly shaped, they just fit well together. And then also this is a pink pegboard too, just a really big one. I've got safety eyes hanging up here, felt eyes, all my tools, my Cricuts over here, and then this is kind of where I sit when I do the felt eyes. Also really quick, underneath this desk right here, this is my felt. I've got another ironing board right here. This is a really big giant ruler, so I can't put it up there, and you have to store rulers flat or they will get messed up. So she's just tucked away nice and tight in there. This is my light box. It helps me take my photos from my patterns. And then these are baskets that I actually use for when I'm packing orders. I'll just like grab a basket, put their stuff in there, and then grab another basket. That way I can just pack their orders a lot quicker. I found that it works pretty good for me. So over here I have my heat and bond box. This is what I put on the back of all the felt that I use. And these are just literally all my Cricut stuff, my vinyl, got solid, white and black, my glitter. I use these slap bands to hold them together, and then I label like what the brand is and then what color it is, because it helps me later on because I don't keep all the wrapping on them. Here's my solids and a couple of design ones. And then down here, just some extra randomness. For this section, I actually have two desks together, and this is where they meet, is this section here. So all of this down here is literally all of my shipping stuff, shipping scales, and these. This drawer is actually empty. Also, look at my cute drawer lining. I freaking love it. I need to get some more for the rest of my drawers, but anyways. Down here is also more shipping stuff, and then I use these clear bags a lot for, honestly, all kinds of things. So they literally have their own drawer. I have my iPad, my Insta camera in here, and that's all that goes in there. And then this is just kind of random a little bit, but I've got thank you cards in here. I don't use this label maker. I have a different one, but she still needs a home because you never know. So this is my newest area over here, which I'm literally obsessed with, and I get so much work done here. I've had it for, 6 days now, and literally love it. I have this riser that I enjoy a lot. It's got a built-in phone stand. It came with a charger to my iMac for my keyboard and my mouse, so I literally just keep it in there. And then I bought this cute little lamp / wax warmer, candle warmer thing. I like to use candles, but I don't like to burn them too much because I'm afraid that I'm gonna forget to turn them off. So I have that, and then my little coaster here. I also brought a cute little plant in here because if y'all didn't know, I love me some plants. And then I ordered this light because there's not really enough of lighting in this room, so unless the sun's out, it doesn't really get too light. So I brought this so I could work a lot nicer and easier. And then over here is my thermal printer, and I use this a lot for shipping labels and other stuff too, like random packaging stickers and all of that. So these drawers down here just kind of have, you know, my notebooks. I have crochet pattern books in here, my market planning notebook, and then this is just a drawer of stuff, basically. All of my things that I use at my desk, and I organize them with all these cute little clear containers and everything. So moving on to my big pink pegboard wall, we've got the Cricut mats, which I've already kind of showed you, the rulers, safety eyes, felt eyes, tools, some stickers for packaging, tape for packaging, a bunch of my little character pins, and then this is my section where I put all of like the stickers that I add into the packaging and stuff like that. And then these are plushies up here that I have bought from people or they have gifted to me. And then this section is stuff that I've made that I've kept or from other people that I bought or gifted. Basically this whole section is what it is. And then this is just some extra storage stuff that I haven't found cute boxes for yet, so they're just up there. Okay, sorry it's a little dark right here, but this is my island. I made it with IKEA stuff. With all of my furniture in here, for the most part, is IKEA, like all the white furniture, obviously, except my folding table over here. But this is my island, and I get a lot of compliments and a lot of questions about it. It's just a 4-cube from IKEA, 4-cube, and then I had legs on it, and this is just a tabletop. Super easy. And then I put drawers and the fabric bins in here, which I will show you what's in there. Okay, so on this side of my island is I have a rechargeable air blower thingy. Freaking love that thing. Instead of buying canned air, I use that. Oh, these are my little signs with the letters. This is another drawer that's just organized with, you know, some stuff that I use. And then this one is a mess, but it's all my electronic stuff. Put that back in there. Okay. And then these 2 drawers are both for my market planning notebook. So this is where like the main stock is, and then my kids come in here if they want something to do, and they package up these little goodie bags that go in with my market planning notebooks. This is the other side of my island, and the bottom drawer is just kind of where I throw like tools and extra, you know, command strips, and it's fine. I know where it is. It's just a little messy in there. There's my cash box, and then these are just all the little bags that I put the felt eyes in and stuff. That's what's all in those drawers. And then these down here, this is just random craft supplies. So there's some ribbon, string, whatever these things are called, the bendy things, I forget what they're called. Every time I forget what they're called. And then this is a drawer with some sewing stuff in it, more sewing stuff, and thread also for sewing. Lots of sewing stuff right over here. So that is the end of the office tour. I am very proud of this room. I have worked very, very hard to get where I am today, and I am just so grateful, and I couldn't have made it this far without all of you guys. Thank you so, so much for being here. Just about everything that I use or have bought or anything like that is on my Amazon storefront, whether it's sewing or crochet related, peg wall related, just craft show, anything. Like, it should all be there. If you can't find it there, or if you have any questions about anything else, just let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you like this video and you want to see more, make sure that you hit that like button and that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.